Christmas!
I used to reset a lot of my Pokemon games way back in the day. That's how I got the most out of the games. I would finish up a playthrough, and then I would restart with a new starter, new team, and all that other kind of stuff. And for the most part, that kind of idea is going to be in the forefront for a couple of these videos coming up. But regardless, that was how I got the most experience out of my Pokemon games. Because like I've said, I never really had the kind of friend base that would help me truly get the fullest experience out of these games, what with not being able to trade or battle or any of that kind of stuff. So regardless, though, I did make do. Now there was a point in time just shortly after Diamond and Pearl's release that I actually started getting involved with a church in my area. Now I'm not with them all that much anymore in any regard, but I have no ill will towards them regardless. But anyways, while I was there, I was being part of their youth group. And while there, I was kind of seeping my passion of Pokemon onto some of these kids that were there, because a lot of them were actually like former fans of the series who had just kind of grown out of it as time went on. And while I didn't get all of them fully transitioned over, I did get a few people to kind of join me, and it was an alright time back in the day. But I didn't get everyone. But you were kind of always involved with everyone's passions regardless, so it was whatever. Anyways, there was one night where we were having an overnight event at the church, so it was basically just me and a bunch of other kids, and we were just all hanging out, doing whatever, and all that good stuff, with a few organized things along the way. Now, for me, I had brought along my Pokemon Ruby version, and me and another good friend of mine, we were playing together, and I was trying to get a bunch of Pokemon collected to ship over into my Pearl version. Anyways, one of the girls that was attending that night, she had brought her boyfriend at the time along with us to be a part of this thing. But anywho, during the events, she actually came over and was hanging out with me and my friend there for a little bit, and she was like, hey, talking about Pokemon, all this stuff, because she wasn't fully invested into it, but she was interested. She had definitely played it before. And I was talking to her about it, all these different things. And I was like, hey, you know what? If you're really this interested in it, I will do what I have to do tonight to get all this stuff done that I want. And I will let you borrow my Ruby version. And she was like, okay, that sounds great. You can. So the night went on. I finished everything I had to do. And I made up a fresh save file for her. And I let her take it home. She had her own Game Boy Advance, so it was fine. And she took it home with her. Now, a couple days had passed, and at school, I went up to her and I was like asking her how she was enjoying the game and all this other stuff. And she ended up telling me that she gave it to her boyfriend to play. Now, I had known the guy from prior events in my life, and let me just say that I wasn't very ecstatic for him to be having the game. There would have been a lot of other people I would have rather given the game to over him. And sure enough, my fears were met, because a couple days later, we were at church one weekend, and she came in upset because her boyfriend had dumped her and took all the things that she gave to him, including my copy of Pokemon Ruby, even after I told her to basically go and get it back from him. Now, I really wanted to say some stuff aside from that, but I wasn't the most distraught one in the room, at least visibly. So I wasn't going to go and harass her about that, and I wasn't going to go talk to the guy about giving it back, because I really didn't want to get shanked in the hallways. So unfortunately, I let my copy of Pokemon Ruby be lost to the sands of time, and in the worst way possible. Kids, don't lend out your games unless you're bigger than the person that you're giving it to. Jesus, that's terrible advice. Happy holidays. I'll see you guys later.